Marketing Masterclass, now 33% off. Link in the description. www.marketingmaster/class.com.
Today, we're going to look at the upcoming Joann Fabrics IPO. According to Fortune, Joann Fabrics have benefited incredibly as housebound Americans have taken to handicrafts during the pandemic, relying on such projects to keep them busy and in many cases even help them start businesses. So if you want to learn more about the company, their products, and their S1, or if you need help deciding if you should buy or pass, stay tuned. What's going on, investors? My name is Jose and welcome back to Rico Suave's IPOs, the best place to learn about new companies going public and how to invest in them. Today, we're looking at the upcoming Joann Fabrics IPO. I gotta tell you guys, I'm very excited about this one. It reminds me of another store called Michael's, where many people go to buy supplies to engage in arts and crafts. If you want to request a video or if you want access to my investment portfolio, there's a link to my Patron in the description. Founded in 1943, Joann operates a nationwide network of sewing fabrics and arts and crafts retail stores, leveraged by an online digital platform. Joann currently is the nation's category leader in sewing, controlling approximately 1/3 of the market share. The company has over 95,000 SKUs in stores and over 245,000 SKUs online. According to Forbes, Joann was born when 6 German immigrants opened a fabric store in Cleveland, Ohio. Over the years, it has grown to 855 stores in 49 states, a great story of the American dream and some impressive numbers. According to Renaissance Capital, the company is seeking $400 million during this IPO, and they have $2.6 billion in sales in 2020. Now, for comparison, Michael's is significantly bigger, with 1,275 stores and an annual sales of about $5 billion. Now, we don't have a specific date or share price yet. We do know that the company has filed because I have the S1 and we're going to look over it. Also, MarketWatch is tracking them under the ticker symbol JOAN. Here's a short 4-minute video from the Joann Fabrics YouTube channel that explains the company's humble beginnings and some of their employee stories so you can see the type of culture that the company cultivates. But before that, a quick shout out to my patrons. Your generosity and contributions allow me to do what I love to do and keep the channel growing, so thank you. If you want to become a patron, there's a link in the description.
I want to say it was a cheese store to first start off with before it was an actual fabric store.
I'm thinking it was grocery related.
My father was in the fancy food business. They pushed the shelves back and they brought fabric in.
And then they combined, I think it was someone's name or something, and came up with the Joann.
We picked up some stores in Pittsburgh, and the supervisor went to Pittsburgh and he said, "You can't name that Cleveland fabric shop in Pittsburgh."
It was improvisation. They needed something now.
And we changed the name to Joann.
Well, going back to the early days, it was, the vision was almost a part of the culture. It wasn't a phrase. It was, it was all about serving the customer.
Nothing comes from nothing. If you want to be a success, you got to work.
Here's, the founder of the company, engaged in the business, in the details, and that really showed me what it takes to be successful. I thought that she was a great example.
Every Saturday, my kids knew that we were going to Joann stores to sit at the Patron counter.
My mom used to work up the road, and we used to come here after she'd get off of work, and I'd run through all the aisles and tell her what fabrics I'd want princess dresses made out of.
My grandmother would try to teach us how to crochet. I still have not mastered it.
So I always sort of associated it with, my mom being happy after working hard during the day.
My grandma would always teach us a new trade, and we would go to our store and go there and pick out things that were easy for kids to do.
We're a company in my mind that's selling more emotion and experience and are bringing people together.
And while you're making something for someone, you're constantly thinking about that person.
So for me, it's really putting your passion into a project.
I think that memory and that bond that they're creating really comes back to, what we sell in this organization, and that's a memory.
What I love is just really coming in every day and talking with people and working with people that have the same passion that I do.
I'm passionate in helping people find their niche.
And I really like that my responsibility now allows me to be in charge of the product that I love so much.
Really, the first thing that stuck out to me was how much people really cared that worked here.
Joann's is more than just a family to me. They have helped me in so many ways.
Joann is a culture of creativity.
And our culture is even a little bit more casual.
Showing your personal style in the workplace and with updating the dress code to kind of be a little more lenient to that.
Jeans.
We laughed from the beginning of the day to the end of the day.
It's different every single day, so it's always fun.
It's important that we think about ways of making the environment here fun and inspiring. Simple things like giving people bikes to ride around the campus. We bring our entire culture together to celebrate and to inspire people in a new way.
I got a phone call and asked if I wanted to come and stuff envelopes. I said, yeah, fine. In fact, tomorrow I will be here, 48 years.
As you can see, the owners are very involved in the company. They went to Pittsburgh, but they had to come up with a new name to replace Cleveland Fabrics. So they came up with Joann. It's a happy place where people go to buy their fabrics to make dresses and make other arts and crafts projects. Their employees seem to be very happy working there. Many of them have been there for decades. They encourage creativity and fun in the workplace. If you want to learn more about the company, you can visit their website where they have a nice display of items at low prices and coupons. You can see what's trending, or you can shop by department depending on your interest. Now let's look at the S1 to learn more about the company financial data. This S1 is dated February 16, 2021. They did have a nice net sales in 2020 of $1.9 billion, but only a net income of $174 million. That's still a positive number when compared to previous years, so I'll take it. Their balance sheet is showing $33 million in cash and cash equivalents. Their total assets are $2.5 billion, and their total current liabilities, those are the ones that are due in the next 12 months, are $651 million. All right, when we add up the current liabilities to the long-term debt and the equity deficit, and you'll get total liabilities of around $1.5 billion. That's about $1 billion less than total assets, so I'm okay with that. So, should you invest in the Joann IPO? Well, I've never been to a Joann store, guys, but simply just looking at the numbers and the company's culture, it seems like it's founded on some solid fundamentals. And their only biggest threat would be Michaels and maybe Hobby Lobby. I did find some reports saying that their prices are lower than Michaels. I'm gonna give this one a big thumbs up, guys, but of course, guys, that's just my opinion, and I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice or investing advice, so make sure you do your own research and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Links to everything we went over on this video can be found in the description. As always, guys, if you like this video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, but more important than that, guys, make sure you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.
I bring up the pain, Rico Suarez the mind. I make the market rain like acid rain. An investing channel you ever know, ya. I take your girl, your house, your money, and leave you broke, son.